Hey everybody, thank you for coming to today's show. It is one of our first live streams for Arizona Outdoors, and we are going to be talking a little bit about Black Canyon Lake today. Here is a little bit of footage that we took. I can't wait to talk to you guys a little bit about it. It was an awesome experience. Let's go ahead and get started with the show. All right, thank you so much for coming to today's show. Today's show is actually sponsored by Arizona Outdoor Charities. For more information, go to ArizonaOutdoors.org. We are looking to help sponsor and get equipment for youth and encourage them to get outdoors. Something a little bit that we did with our own kids this past weekend at Black Canyon Lake, and it's definitely something we should be doing a lot more for the rising generation. So before we get started with the rest of the show, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see here, go ahead and make sure you hit that bell as well so that you are aware of when we go live next. So this past weekend, we went up to Black Canyon Lake. Black Canyon Lake is actually, we went up to Heber, Arizona, and from where we were, it was about 30 minutes south of the 260 from Heber. And I have linked actually the show notes that are going to be going live after the show so that you can actually see a map of where that is. But it was a great area, super awesome weather. And I think the high was maybe 76, the low was 56, and definitely a great area to get out of the heat, get out of the city, and be able to take the kids up and have a good time there. So let me go ahead and show you a few pictures here of what we did here with the kids. We took up my 4 sons and also my 5 nephews and took them out camping. Actually went to a cabin, but we took them up and had a pretty good time with them fishing. We caught this massive largemouth bass that was probably the size of my hand. This is my dad here with my son and my nephew, and it was definitely a lot of fun teaching them the patience of fishing and and having a good time there. So weather was pretty good, cool, crisp morning. That's why some of them have sweaters on, but also caught a great rainbow trout there. And we want to thank everybody who made that possible. Dan and Lynn, thank you guys for going out and teaching my boys that. It was definitely a lot of fun, and they had a good time. So let's talk a little bit about the lake itself. The lake itself is actually pretty small. It's a man-made lake that was made so that people can get outdoors, and we appreciate Arizona Game and Fish for maintaining that. So I'm just going to look here at my show notes a little bit. So it's good for, it's pretty much a lake and pond fishing. We caught rainbow trout. We also caught a bluegill that was probably about that big, and a largemouth bass. There is a day-only restriction on the lake just because back in 2002, for those who remember, the Rodeo Sky fire devastated the area. And so there are still a lot of fallen trees there, and there is a big risk of more falling trees. And so there is camping. You do need to get permits for that, and you just want to be careful of where you're planting your tent, making sure that anything that you're up against is alive and well, and not something that can fall on you. Also on the lake, you can have motorized boats, but they have to be either 10 horsepower or less to be on the lake. It's actually a pretty small lake, so you want anything high powered anyways on the lake. And so there is no water on the lake, like no, I guess, like drinking fountains or anything like that. So you want to make sure that you bring your own water, and there are some vaulted toilets. It's great for hiking. It's great for just hanging out and being there on the lake and just kind of relaxing, very laid back culture. We actually did see some wild horses here. I'll show you here. We saw some wild horses there. They don't seem to be very afraid of people, but we definitely left them alone. This is right here on the road where they actually started crossing the road where we were. So it was an awesome time, fantastic lake to go to. I highly recommend getting out. It's about 2-hour drive from the valley in Phoenix, Arizona. And so, but you do want to leave pretty early in the morning just to avoid traffic. We left Sunday at about maybe 2 o'clock, which was a huge mistake just because traffic gets really bad. As soon as you start to hit Star Valley, coming back down the hill, it was about an hour delay just because of the lights from Star Valley and also the light in Payson. So it sped up a little bit as you left Star Valley, but then as soon as you hit Taylor Parkway, it froze up. And so we actually took some detours through some back roads and saved us about 45 minutes getting down the hill. So if you are going to go up, make sure you go up early and that you leave early or you leave later to avoid that traffic. Thank you guys very much. Again, go to ArizonaOutdoors.org if you are looking to give any kind of outdoor equipment to youth. Our website, of course, here is ArizonaOutdoors.co. And if you are looking to get some help with your outdoor business and digital marketing, we are definitely available to assist you there. And I have left notes here in the show notes. But also, if you're watching, this is going to be the link for the blog post where we'll have the video, the podcast episode, if you want to just listen, of course, and also all the show notes, maps, and everything that we had for the show. Thank you guys again for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode. Thank you.